It's going. It's going. Jesus. Jesus, it's going. Alright. Okay. Okay. So I know this stream is gonna have so many problems. I know that. It didn't seem to get any easier. So, okay. All right. What we are doing today. So, I think I have it on things. Okay. There we go. Something is going on there, but I don't know. Okay, we're gonna watch some tournaments, and I apologize if I'm looking back a heck of a ton. So this is a reference.
You, just you, building your app on base 44. Describe it. And it's real.
I don't determine that. I'm ready, so you're ready. Like, let's do this. If only.
All right, here it is. Both players giving each other daps, and it's time for the grand finals here for Smash 4 Wii U at Genesis 4.
Here we go, man. With Jet, we saw this matchup earlier, and also, man, I'm liking the fact that he's using those Cloud 9 colors. But yes, we saw this earlier, you know, went up to Game 5, yo, or Game 4. But will it happen again right here? Will, actually, no, he's the other. Regardless, we'll see if he's going to be able to have the answers right here. That air dodge, do not want to air dodge in that situation. Luckily for him, not enough for the stock yet. Wow.
It's just absolutely ridiculous, the amount of control that he has with Marth, the punishes that he has with Marth as well.
Yeah.
A character that a lot of people just did not have faith in. You know, they're great representatives of Marth, right? You have Bugwest, you have Mr. E. Even False has a Marth too.
Yes. Actually, that Marth got him a pretty nice place in there at CEO from last I remember. But regardless, though, it's just one of these characters that because he doesn't have that, those guarantees, you know, down throw, whatever setup.
Okay, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. So I just looked at my phone for a second to see if everything was okay. All right. So.
And now, though, he managed to get himself all the way back into this game. MkLeo starting to lose a little grasp on this.
But I'm probably gonna post in the tab.
Here we go. Down throw. Not gonna do the up throw just yet. Trying to get a little more percent before he decides to go. And for the kill, the fourth throw, or fourth air.
Let's just start over again.
There it is.
See if I can catch
Super quick, but I don't determine that. I'm ready, so you're ready. Like, let's do this. If only.
All right.
Here it is. Both players giving each other daps, and it's time for the grand finals here for Smash 4 Wii U at Genesis 4.
The Republic of Gamers, man.
Here we go, man. With Jet, we saw this matchup earlier, and also, man, I'm liking the fact that he's using those Cloud 9 colors. But yes, we saw this earlier, you know, went up to Game 5, yo, or Game 4. But will it happen again right here? Will, actually, no, he's the other. Regardless, we'll see if he's going to be able to have the answers right here. That air dodge, do not want to air dodge in that situation. Luckily for him, not enough for the stock yet. Wow.
It's just absolutely ridiculous, the amount of control that he has with Marth, the punishes that he has with Marth as well.
Yeah.
A character that a lot of
Dude,
people just did not
I
faith in.
have
They're
Marth
great
as my
representatives of
main,
Marth, right?
and
You
I
have
can
Bugwest,
totally
you have
see
Mr.
what
E.
you mean.
Even False has a Marth too.
Yes. Actually, that Marth got him a pretty nice place in there at CEO from last I remember. But regardless, though, it's just one of these characters that because he doesn't have those guarantees, you know, down throw, whatever setups, or like guaranteed kills that sometimes aren't a little risky. People were kind of sleeping on him. And then jab became a thing, and everyone's like, oh, okay, you're right, this character's kind of nice. And now, though, he managed to get himself all the way back into this game. MkLeo starting to lose a little grasp on this set. Here we go. Down throw. Not going to do the up throw just yet. Trying to get a little more percent before he decides to go. And for the kill, the fourth throw, or fourth air. Very aggressive option trying to get back. There it is. Super quick, but not enough damage on him just yet. Maybe a couple pummels. In a minute, you see him looking for. Oh my
Oh
God!
wow,
That was nice.
okay.
But that was so baited.
The immediate.
So yeah, my two favorite mains.
All right, good stuff. MkLeo striking back,
Yes.
taking that stock.
Sending him right out of there. He's like, you know what? I usually go for the forward, but I'm gonna send you up this time. That tippered upward hit of the dancing blade and finish it off.
And right now, you know, MkLeo almost looking like Mario, just going very hard for these grabs at low percents.
Yeah.
He can't keep showing his hand like that. He has to be a little more patient. Ally is kind of running away from it. He's baiting it.
He does get some decent follow-ups at 0%.
Oh,
but
for sure.
Can't be out here just throwing them out. You know, Ally's definitely been a king of baiting out these grabs. You saw in that last set from 0. Not like he can't just do the same thing here.
Oh my God,
Great recovery
dude.
right there by Ally. Still firing up. Uh-oh. Nice. You can see him. The engine
Nice
system,
combos,
checking
man.
Right now. Ooh.
Oh, to the ground. I think he messed that one up.
Leia right now, I mean, he took a lot of damage just trying to get back down to the ground right there. Oh, a little bit too much, but Ally missing the punish right there.
So scary whenever you just see
Oh
Ally
my
keep dashing in
goodness,
like that, but he
dude.
gets the shield breaker. Oh, that's a punish. So, yep, definitely a
back
punish.
throw.
And
Trying to go for the jab until did not get the timber though. Nice little combination. He saw how close he was in comparison to like being able to go for the jab.
oh,
Wow,
my
did you swear
goodness.
though?
All right. I thought we were gonna see like an up air or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, your square's pretty good too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He was mad close. So he probably knew he was gonna get that tipper. So he's like, all right, I'll wait.
Up smash.
Ooh, goodbye.
Oh,
Again,
of course.
he's got to watch the way he's up smashing. He's lost 2 games like that in the first set because of that. You know, he did an up smash. That was really risky. Got it blocked, and the first time he did get up thrown. The second time he got up smashed. And here it is, the third time getting up thrown again.
I wonder if he's trying to up smash his grab.
Probably so.
Huh.
Probably so. I mean, he's definitely believing a lot in the up smash right there. But we'll see.
Alright.
Here we go. Game 2 right here with MkLeo only needing 2 more games.
Yes.
That was actually a really good tech roll right there by Ally. He needed to avoid that threat of the up tilt. Oh, and again, that up B, the Dolphin Slash, you have to show respect.
Especially on this stage right here where you can just dolphin slash straight up to the top.
Yup.
And
Land on the top
you know,
platform.
Man, it's much safer on this stage. Here we go. Down throw. Again, still got to show some respect right here. Ally might have to start trying to bait this out. Ooh, okay.
Honestly,
Lucky for me,
like
he landed.
whatever
Back,
you can
that
do,
tipper probably would've hit
like
that stock for it.
try
Probably
and use those
definitely.
combos
That 6 snap before
wisely.
the hit. Oh yeah, he's gone. Uh-oh. Good stuff. Air dodging through that situation. A lot of times you'll see Leo go for the up smash, but this time actually went for the up air.
It's crazy how that forward smash from Ally almost actually connected.
Yes.
Just a little bit out of range.
Their attacks are your best friend, especially on the
Shield breaker.
I felt it.
on the sword
Kinda
fighter
wanted him to
characters,
hit
which
shield
is
with something
Marth,
before he decided to do that, but yes,
Roy,
I
and
felt that he had to put the pressure on him. Ally's
and
gonna
I
be a
guess
little wary about
Krom
using
if
shield for
we're
at least
talking
the next few
Ultimate,
seconds, but good stuff
and
getting off that stage.
Lucina and all those other characters that have
Good
swords.
pivot right there.
But it's not going to be able to get a KO from that, which is why you saw the back throw.
And this, he's probably gonna try it here. The up throw,
Not quite. Good drift back by Ally. Are we going to see a roll? Oh, MkLeo was a little too late.
Okay. Trying to land back on stage, recovering high right here.
Oh, clean.
Yeah, that was slick.
That was, I liked it. And that's definitely enough.
Oh
It's not even no
geez,
bump.
okay.
Yeah, no need for the pummels right
Nope.
there. He saw how close he was getting that up throw to kill 19% before, but that time he was like, yo, I'm just gonna do it. Here it is. Leo again.
And the fact that he's doing all of this for Coworkers here too, man.
Yeah.
Coworkers on his back.
Real friends.
Yep. Ally threatening
Dude,
from
come on.
below.
Get the
Good stuff
advantage,
right there.
man. Get
MkLeo
the
had
advantage.
Basically no safe area
Oh
to
man.
Yes.
And right as he tried to get back on stage, Ally looked like he just outspaced that ledge hop attempt. Oh, 2 tipper hits right there from Marth.
Okay, look at that. Rolling back through there. Oh, okay,
Oh.
very nice right there. The up, the out before that last hit. Again, you know, Leo's using these.
Oh
up hits so
wow,
nice, but
okay.
also now
We're
just
getting
controlling
somewhere.
Where Ally's gonna be.
We're
Yeah,
getting
so
somewhere.
Chases. so on point with them. No air dodge. Oh, you brave.
He brave.
You, good sir, are brave.
Okay, not gonna get the timber right there, but still getting some good damage.
113 currently right now on Ally. And oh, that timber. I thought we were about to see a force match.
Crap,
Ally,
dude.
dig deep, man.
Got it. Okay,
Oh.
trying to get him with the cape right there. I mean, had he got that a little
Gosh.
earlier, though, he was dead. Like,
Oh. And we are still here.
Oh, that combo
Yeah,
for
it was
Mario
just
is like,
I mean,
it's
maybe if he
like
got
very
the- that
diabolical,
first
bro.
in
It's
person,
like,
right? First
it's
it's
like one of
crazy.
those things that it's like,
Now you know MkLeo's
Man,
probably
you
trying
gotta
to build
be
up that
careful
damage,
around
see
him.
if he can get that grab. Let's see. No air dodge. Oh, Ally's being brave right now. He's like, I'm gonna straight up just land.
definitely being extra. Oh, nice grab right here. Gonna go for the up throw. Not gonna finish right here.
Oh, there it is. Okay, he's recognizing that Ally is not air dodging.
Might be able to get it here though.
Air dodge?
157.
Oh, and this is reminiscent of that match at Canada Cup, where there are a lot of times you'd see Ally just drift all the way towards center stage with an air dodge. Oh, you
oh wow,
are
okay.
serious. I totally forgot about the up smash.
I mean, he hasn't been thrown out nearly as much because he can get punished so much for it earlier in this set. But
Oh,
this time,
man,
he's
he's
gonna throw it
getting
out and register,
destroyed.
not the stock yet.
But
Got a lot of damage off of it. See if he goes for it again. The grabs are coming out. Is this long game conditioning? Uh-oh. This is looking like long game conditioning. Oh, he went for the spike instead of the back air. I think it would have hit.
Wow, again.
bro,
It was time. It was his time.
It really looked like MkLeo was about to be on the verge of just one more game right there in the set, but
we
as you
might
saw,
not just
Ally
watch
started digging deep.
the tournaments. I think we might just like watch some gameplay footage of these
Came through on Tournament City.
of
Those
these
up throw
games
KOs are
too.
definitely gonna be
Because
more
honestly,
guaranteed now.
like
I'd say that much.
finding tournaments for these things is like really hard.
Ooh. Okay, there it is. That's what I'm saying. You know, trying to get down against.
And I do love me a good tournament.
MkLeo was a little difficult.
It is again. So difficult trying to deal with Marth, even when you're juggling him, right? It's almost similar. I won't say it's 100% similar to Cloud, but he can put out a hitbox.
Scoops. There it is. Again, you know, he's got this man off the stage, and he's always controlling so much of the beginning of these matches. Oh, I thought he was going to lose stock to that one.
Dude, such
Solid sparks.
Such crazy knockback on that move.
Finally getting back on stage, but still not managing to get a hit right here.
Whenever Marth goes for like the backdoor, it almost looks like he's throwing out garbage. He's like,
Yeah.
you know, just like throwing something over his shoulder. I don't want this.
He's in his office, like cleaning up his files, like, what is this? Like, rough
Rubbish.
stuff. There we go, Ally though. Even when Ally loses stock early on first, he always manages to come back in with a huge combo to get himself in position to
There
take
you go.
that first
Oh,
stock
okay.
Isn't it crazy though, looking at, it's like Smashport now. We got Mario and Marth just like consistently battling each other here.
Yeah, definitely wild. Back in the day, used to be always Diddy
And
Diddy Chic.
Sheik's. You see like one Rosalina.
Always the buzz. The constant in the top eights.
Shout out to the Buzz. But now we got MkLeo, who's finally able to come to the States, which makes things a whole lot different now.
I heard the start of a shield breaker charge up when I saw the drift back. This could be a problem.
Oh,
the-
that was a
the cape?
reverse up B.
It had to be a reverse up.
Yes.
Yeah, he messed up. That's unfortunate for him.
Oh man, tournament nerves. Whoa!
Bro, recover back.
Ally!
Oh man. Ah.
That was sick.
We might just get a reset.
We
here.
might get that reset that we was talking about. That was slick. We might get that reset. We also might get a switch. But we'll see. We got Leo thinking about it right now. What is he going to do right here? He is now down in the first set of grand finals right now. Which, you know, I say grand finals. I won't even say the first sets yet. Against Ally.
Use
He's not
the
gonna switch.
counter
He's gonna run right
attack.
back.
This guy said, I'm going to stick to Marth. I mean, he does have a Cloud, but probably after seeing what happened to Zero's Cloud, maybe he doesn't want to have to switch. Also, he does have a lot of confidence in his ability with Marth. He's done it before, and he's going to try to prove to us that he can do it again.
Okay. Oh, nice. There it is. Again, you know, as I said, man, Leo starts all these matches so well. Quick 0 to 85, finally gets hit. And still nothing too crazy. Mentioned move his body a little forward right there to avoid getting grabbed using that dancing blade. There we go. Ally trying to space out these sword hits as well, but Leo just kind of dancing around him. Maybe kind of figuring out what he needs to do here. He's, you know, every time he goes for the up smash, he's actually on point with the read. He's always off on the positioning. Like these up smashes will be hitting if he was in the right spot, but again, you know, maybe expecting Ally to air dodge a little closer to him. Ally now starting to fire back, not even waiting for the second stock to start getting his damage.
Whew. Okay, looks like Ally might just...
Still living, not the tipper.
Dude, it's really looking like he's getting very good reads on MkLeo. His punishes have been getting very good in the end game. MkLeo, early game, that's where he excels.
I did not think he had a jump
There
for
you
some
go.
reason. I was like, that was the wildest up air. But he managed to keep his jump fast.
Wow.
Looking for Ally maybe to try to land a little close to the stage. And yep,
Okay.
we'll take it on this stage, yes.
All right. It's in the lead now, but how long are you going to be able to keep that, MkLeo?
Oh, okay, good spacing right there. But Ally's gonna run up and get this grab.
Is he going to run it back? Okay, but he's going to go for another down.
Yeah, chasing him all the way to the top right here. Where's he gonna recover? Going for the ledge right here.
Oh,
again, not safe. Can't do that twice. Wow, what a chase down.
Oh my god, man.
That looks so weird too, the way Marth got scooped.
Yeah, he was trying to, he grabbed him out like his jump. He was like, where you going? Grabbed by his cape.
Up it again, Ally. He said, I'm willing to just land with an aerial.
Yeah, he's
Deal
definitely
with it.
okay with trading at any point in time right now.
The thing that shocks me about it is because I know that Marth would just
Bro,
up
this
air
is
that,
getting
you know?
so
He could
fierce.
definitely punish it. And if there's a
Oh,
lingering hitbox,
Jesus,
Marth
man.
can counter.
Yeah. Still living right here. Oh, and there's the back air to boost.
You know, I just
Gets
looked like
himself,
I got out of bed.
Stock
But
right here in this game, but at 51%.
give me a break,
A
bro.
little bit of time right here. Scoops, the grab. Okay, trying to space out maybe a back air right there, but still getting hit by that last hit of down air.
Oh, air dodging into the ground like that. I wonder if that could have been a tipper. Knowing that Marth's walk speed is so good. Just walk on over. Oh, ooh.
Get him off my stage.
Right?
Oh, a little spring cleaning. Here we go.
Definitely still a winner.
You're right.
You got it. You got it. Here we go. It's the double jump. Oh.
I've noticed that Leo's actually been going a lot more for like not go.
With Leo versus Ally.
You win. Perfect.
My heart's actually beating super fast right now.
Yeah.
It's a weird feeling.
Yeah. Too much Red Bull. That's what it is.
What? Water. Shout out to Red Bull. Whew. Okay. MkLeo. Knowing that Ally, who got first game? That was.
I think Leo got first game. Yeah, Leo got first game, then Ally won 2 straight, and then Leo just won this one. So
there you go.
We got the
we
Red
get
Bull
this next
going
one. We're gonna see
down.
100% We are in another Game 5 situation here. Genesis 4, Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. Here in San Jose, California.
Sounds like a commercial. Super Smash Bros. 4 Wii U Genesis 4 here in San Jose, California. In San Jose, California. Ooh.
The Genki controller
When I said rated E10,
are
so we
godsend
with the rated E,
for playing this
1.09.
game.
Anyway, so here we go. MkLeo versus Ally.
For playing
Oh,
as Smash
dag.
4.
Dag. All right.
Definitely going to hear that number for quite a bit.
It's going to be a bit, man. It's a legendary tournament and a legendary number now.
Staying away from Reddit. All right, so here we go. We're on Lilac Cruise.
Lilac cruising right now, man. The only thing sailing is his percentage. Right off of Leo, man. Again, you know, he starts off real nice, but
Oh my
Ally
god, Mario is
right
actually
back.
Yeah,
destroying.
he's looking really confident here.
Jesus.
If you watch the way he's playing.
Yeah.
It's just straight up approaching. He's swinging at Leo's shield. Oh!
Like
so
Mario's
look
on
at that. This
offense
down
right
to
now.
up
Like
air
what
has
the
been
hell,
really good.
dude?
Like, just at thwarting the up smash attempts.
Yeah. And usually, he actually, okay, the hand was coming out, though. The hand was definitely coming out. Ally not giving up those air dodges that Leo wants. Oh, sneaky.
Ally, you gotta. Okay, I was about to say, if MkLeo was gonna just let another aerial hit him in the head.
Gotta get off this platform right here. Finally does it, man. Had to bait out that up smash and everything. Leo now starting to move around. Ally with the unsafe dash attack, but doesn't get the punish.
Yep, that little cross, just crossing behind him really messed him up. Nice!
Sick.
Okay.
Jab to up air.
Yes.
This guy, that was a reaction.
Yeah, that was definitely a reaction right there. Oh, forward throw.
Down.
No, down throw, actually. I was going to try, just try to get him off the stage a little further.
No, I feel
still
you.
worked out, yeah.
Let's go. Okay, he has to get back down.
Yeah, he's trying his hardest right here. Managed to do it right here. Ally with the blocks, but the read on the roll-in.
Oh, he actually just attacked him. All right, Ally
Okay.
going back to the air dodges again. He's trying to see if he
Here
can
we
bait
go.
MkLeo to approach. MkLeo. Yep. Woo.
There it is, the back throw. Not enough, not close enough to that ledge to get that stock yet.
We're back with MkLeo trying to get back on the stage. We got one more stock chance.
Oh,
and now
man,
it's both ways
dude.
because we just got another stock off of Leo.
Yep, potential reset right here for Ally. He does have 34% though. Uh-oh. Woo! If you go for that Dolphin Slash again, Ally says, with that spray of the flood, you will lose it.
He said you better watch where you're going, basically.
Yeah. Or
if he does that too close to the ledge, oh, it's over.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna watch him with the flood if he doesn't watch what he's doing.
Alliteration, my man.
Lego.
Okay, here's another grab right here. Forward throw trying to chase him up with that back air as well. Keeping this pressure up.
Yo,
Still
it's
swinging.
canceled. Yes, sir.
Yo.
Scary situation. Ally manages to just sneak right in. It's not the end yet.
Definitely not the end.
But too much damage on Ally.
Definitely loving the placement of the.
Oh, wow, dude, come on.
He gets the one hit, the ground hit box, but it doesn't link.
2 blessings from Sakurai, and Ally stays alive.
Dude,
Oh my
come
God.
on, man.
What is this? Ally finally get himself a grab right here.
Oh,
Again, chasing him down. Oh my God, that DI is atrocious.
Almost the end, but he manages to stay alive again.
Dude,
Where's the grab?
come on.
There's the fair. He has a double jump, right?
Yeah, he does
Okay.
another double jump. How's he getting back to stage?
Oh!
Again.
Oh,
And
bro,
that's gonna be
yes.
MkLeo of Smash Bros.
It's absolutely ridiculous. With the send-off to Smash 4 in 2016, he got first place. And now coming back here with Genesis 4, all this great talent in-house, he manages to get first place, not dropping a set to anybody.
Back to back. Let's go. MkLeo, man. Just did it unsponsored. Comes 2017, gets sponsored. Wins tournament, sponsored. Let's go. Whew. But
Well, it is time for the award ceremony. Coney, take it away.
All right, so we're going to get everybody up here for the award ceremony really quick. Just really quick, everybody, if you have an empty seat next to you, pack in real tight. Make some new friends, because this place is going to get packed in a second. Please.
Ooh, oh man, I really need to enter one of these tournaments. I would be so good. I probably would pick.
Do you spend all day in meetings, back to back to back to back to back?
I'd probably be like Marth or Mario, like one of those two. Or actually, one of my other ones would be like Roy or maybe the Bowser. Maybe I've tried with different characters, but it's just when I do, it's like they destroy me every time. Even the CPUs on level 9 or level 8, that's where I go, or level 7.
Also at 7th place, 2GG Como Rikiri.
Look.
At 5th place, Luminosity Gaming Abatongo. Also at 5th place, Elevate Mr. R. At At 3rd place, the Genesis 3 champion, TSM 0.
Don't know who does the music for these, but it's nice.
At 2nd place, Cloud9
Even though I don't worry about it much. Even though I feel like it's gonna get claimed, which I have a feeling it will.
And our grand champion in first place, the champion of Genesis 4, Smash Bros. 4, Wii U, Echo Fox, MVG, MkLeo.
Oh man, this is great, bro. What that looks absolutely amazing, dude. But yeah, we're gonna probably watch another one, and I'm probably gonna watch like one. We're gonna watch like one other like a couple other videos because I really don't want to keep doing this like all night. To be honest with you, it's probably just gonna be like a hangout stream. To be honest with you, so let's just go ahead and do this last one. I think, which is this last one, and I'm gonna put them in the description. Don't worry, because I really want to. So. So, alright. Here we go.
I had lived my life the only way that I had known. But when the pillars of that life came crashing down, I did not stand by and watch them.
In a while. He's done them against Rio, I think, a couple times.
Ooh.
So we'll see, if the trauma's there or not.
Two of the strongest characters. I also go with Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon's pretty
But
cool.
honestly, definitely the marquee Falcon. Always. Uh-oh. Well, I'm eating my words now.
He is certainly letting Fatality make up that deficit with ease, I want to say.
Yeah, nice. That classic aggression from Fatality. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a classic move. Nice back air to finish that stock off, though. But, if you can tech Falcon's up B, gives you a really good opportunity to punish.
Definitely like the retaliation from Rio. Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
good DI into the stage there from Rio, knowing how to survive that one.
Bro, like
just missing that. Yeah, let's see if
like
Fatality
Captain
might be
Falcon
practice right now, but
is
we'll
like
see
a
how he can,
dead set,
return.
bro. Like I'll
Even
be
with
honest,
that,
like
that stock he
if
gave
you're
up, man,
playing
it's
with
just like he is
somebody
just
like
taking this
with
lead
with
very
Captain
firmly
Falcon.
in
There we
control. And that's what great players do. They're great. Their greatness it exudes throughout the screen. And right there, my man Rio just got slapped with it. Like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm good.
No, he's good.
What the hell just happened?
Oh, my gosh.
I can't figure it out.
That's Fatality, dude. I mean, if you get to watch him on Player Cam, remember there's a big spike like that, he'll lean into it, too.
Yeah.
He'll get very physical with this game. He'll go in, especially when he gets one of those knees. It's always guaranteed.
Can be a tough matchup, but just kind of overcome it. So well done to Fatality, man. My goodness.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if what he can do when he has two stocks.
Yeah. Honestly, if I was him, I would just kill myself. Because I'd be like, you know what? This recipe
Bro.
worked perfectly last game.
Power up, yeah.
Why change the formula, baby?
Basically got his own little mental aura going on in there.
Right.
The Fatality comeback mechanic. Uh-oh.
Oh,
uh-oh.
come on now.
Going to 0 to 100 real quick right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rio's starting to cook up something. Let's see what he can do, though. Yeah, I think if Rio can sort of control this ground game, he'll have a really good opportunity, but Fatality really quick.
That he is, man. So much speed and fluidity behind his movements.
Good job from Leo, though. Not getting too flustered, though. Knows what he has to do. Fatality, though. Whew.
Yeah, stop and go. Red light, green light, baby. It's coming through on you. So Rio, quite the challenge ahead of him. You wanted to see what he could do with two stocks, man. He's letting you know.
Here we go.
I guess the answer's win.
Yeah, but Rio. Oh, well.
Whoa, okay.
All right,
that
I don't know
probably
what's
was
going
a
on with
good
that.
idea.
That's the second time we've seen that result in an early stock for Fatality, but
Yeah.
it didn't slow him down the last game, so.
Oh, he'll still go deep, too. He don't need two stocks to go that low.
Yep.
He knows how to make it back. Let's see if Rio can make some deals with it now, though. Starting off, might slow him down a little bit. Okay, though. Yeah, good job from Rio.
knowing when to air dodge, knowing when not to. That's how you know how to play. Oh my God!
Oh wow,
God,
man.
I felt it from back here. That elbow extended across the stage through our hearts and through the final stock of Rio. Good effort from my man, no doubt about it. But Fatality just too much to overcome, man.
PlayStation.
Too bad it's your PlayStation. I'm not really down with that. So let's go ahead and watch something else, cause why not? I really just don't care, to be honest. So
worked there. Even my managers.
all right, let's just do this. I don't care, to be honest. I really just don't feel like going searching through the YouTube abyss and searching for Smash tournaments on. I really don't. So you know, we're gonna watch a couple of videos anyway, random videos anyway, cause why not? And plus I'm kind of bored, so we're just gonna do what we can. So all right.
Hello everyone, Fanta here. You're watching Fantavision, and today we're doing another Tales from Retail. Yes, we're actually doing a Tales from Retail. It's been a while since a real one, like a couple weeks or something. I don't know. Anyway, today I'm drinking. We're not going to do it
Like
right now.
super old, bro.
Enjoy by 1121 Unfiltered IPA by Stone Brewing. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know. It is 9.4%, so if I continue to drink this through the video, we'll see what happens. Today's Tales from Retail is coming from Carolina King, who is truly the king of ideas. I mean, he's given a ton, and if you haven't already, why not? Just shoot some ideas my way, especially in the Discord. Links down below. Please join. It's free. Why not? Come hang out. And today's idea is annoying coworkers, which kind of comes with the territory of working in retail, because you are working with everybody. The only real gates to retail are, do you have a pulse? Do you breathe? Can you sort of function correctly in a normal society? If yes, you can work in retail. And because of that, yeah, you deal with a lot of very interesting people. Now, I couldn't conjure up specific cases right away. I had to look online, and I found a website that had these 7 types of annoying coworkers that you have to deal with.
Oh, let's get through this.
And how to deal with them. Now, I ignored the how-to part because I wanted to just get down to what the people were like and how I dealt with them, because that's what the main idea was. How did I deal with those annoying coworkers? So let's start with the first type of annoying coworker, and that is the one who acts like your boss, which was rampant.
What's the easiest tool to manage my agreements?
In Walmart, thankfully a lot of those people got shifted out, but a lot of people in Walmart really pretended to be your boss. This is also a huge thing in working in an office environment, because a lot of the people you're working with really treat you like you're their underling, even though you're helping them, and they're not above you. They're just a different rank. They're something completely different. They're in a completely different department. There's no seniority between the two of you. So when it happens, you gotta kind of relax. You gotta breathe in, breathe out, vent to your manager. Your manager laughs about it and goes, yeah, that person's a prick, and then you kind of just
Wow,
move on with your day.
that's
But
the
you
definition
do
of
put
not
in a
dealing
little,
with it at all.
you put a little slight in those emails going back because you can't say anything directly, but you also can kind of address the fact that they're talking to you in this way, and you come back in a little bit of a smart way, a smart ass way, but subtle. You have to be subtle in everything because you don't want to start drama and all that stuff because it's not worth it.
Oh,
And like I
hate
said,
that shit.
my manager agrees with me, and everybody I work with agrees with me about certain people that just think they're holier than thou. So, yeah, that's more of an office thing. And also in Walmart, some of the people that did act like they were my boss either quit, got fired, or did become sort of my boss, but I didn't care because they didn't deserve the respect that they their title came with for many, many reasons. Number two
Oh, yeah, I
of
understand.
the annoying people categories is the person that always needs your help. Now, I don't mind this unless they never learn the things you're teaching. I don't care if they've never done these things before and they're learning them for the first time. I don't mind walking people through it the first, 1 or 2 times. Maybe you forgot it the second time, that's fine. But I have to constantly remind you of what you're supposed to do makes me insane. And that happened at GameStop. But those people didn't last. Those people weren't hanging because their numbers were too low. The managers were dealing with the same thing I was. They just didn't last. They got sent to a different store to be their problem. They got rid of them, or we just got rid of them. And even though this is a right to work state, a lot of these people weren't fired directly. They were just slowly given less and less hours until they finally went, okay, I get it, I quit. But again, I want to stress that I understand when people need help, but not repeatedly. And at Walmart, that wasn't too much of a thing because everybody was pretty much there before me and I was the new guy in the block. And the new people that came in, they were fine. They were okay. There weren't too many.
I'll be honest, I never worked retail in my life. I hope I never will, and I'll be completely honest. It sounds like hell, but but like I'm gonna say and preface this right now, like I just like when you're dealing with the damn annoying person, like the boss type, or just people in general that just want a reaction out of you, whoever decides to be that way, like forget them. I don't give a damn if you're I don't give a damn if you're like a friend or some person above me. You don't annoy the hell out of me and just try to get away with it. Like it's not gonna work, and you're probably just gonna make yourself look even more insane because you're trying to clear your damn head, and you're not really just relieving yourself. You're just putting more pressure on yourself, and it's just the way that things are. And I feel bad for those people that have to deal with this every single day. I'm not even kidding you. Retail workers, like if you're dealing with what you got every day to deal with, with this shit every single day, and it's like, man, just like you gotta go through this every single day, and it's like the point of no return. So at the very least, try to at least enjoy the job, or at the very least, if there is an opportunity to freaking quit, just quit entirely and never look back, and maybe do something like me for a change, I maybe delve into your passions a little bit more. And I mean I'll be honest, like I get like pure passion doesn't pay the bills, but damn, man, you're gonna be miserable the entire rest of your life if you don't find something that you really enjoy to do. Like that's the salient. Like that's the truth, first and foremost over there. You know.
Any new people that got hired on in my department after me, so I really didn't have to deal with a whole lot of new people. And when we did get new people, I mean, you're put in the back room for like a week, and you're constantly learning stuff. And when you come out, it's pretty easy. It's a pretty self-explanatory job. It's Walmart. Number 3, the gossiper. Now, GameStop, this wasn't really much of a thing because it was such a tight-knit, small store. Not a whole lot of people worked there, and we were all really close. I mean, I don't think I really hated anybody at GameStop. There were a couple managers that pissed me off. In retrospect, I look back and I dislike them even more than I did back then because I kind of realized they're taking advantage of me. But at the time, GameStop was a pretty drama-free zone, whereas Walmart, every person would go to the back in electronics and just gossip about stuff, and I wanted nothing to do with it because I don't care. And that's how I dealt with it. I just didn't care. I didn't participate. I listened and then relayed it to people that were involved, like Eric, who had a lot of gossip thrown around about him for, you know Eric. I mean, he's got a big personality, so of course he does. You know what I'm saying, Eric? You know, he's probably watching this. But yeah, I didn't participate in any of it, and I didn't even bother trying to correct the story because it was impossible. These people, they're just gonna believe what they're gonna believe. It didn't matter what I had to say, and plus, I mean, nobody even remembered that I worked there. Even my managers forgot who I was because they all knew I was going to move on to another job as I did, and that it was just a temporary thing to keep myself in a house and having the lights on and able to eat occasionally. Number 4, this website it was called the Eeyore, which is the constantly negative person. Now, GameStop, again, didn't really have constantly negative people. We were all negative simultaneously whenever shit rolled downhill from corporate and they made us do stupid things. We all pretty much agreed with what was going on. I mean, there were a couple employees that drank the Kool-Aid and hail corporate and all that kind of stuff, but most of them understood that we were going to be in kind of a negative mood for a little bit. But we'd usually like, well, I saw that and that was okay. But they had all the different, disgust was one of them. I think might have had disgust as well. But we all had different emotion pins and they were all negative. Like maybe one person there had joy, but I don't think anybody did. I'm pretty sure we all just picked up the negative ones, put them on our vest and went, well, they're letting us use these. This is marketing, even though we all have like anger and disgust and fear. And I had anger and fear. That's what I had because I was angry that I had to deal with so many idiots at Walmart and I was afraid that I was going to be stuck working there forever. So I was like, these are freaking perfect. Yeah. And everybody had these on because we were all Eeyores because it's Walmart. It was a terrible environment. Our managers treated us like children, even though we did the job perfectly even when they weren't in the store. We were constantly getting things done early. We were going above and beyond in most areas. We were constantly helping people. It's not like we just ignored them and talked. We were good employees, but they never treated us with any sort of respect. So, of course, that's going to breed negativity, and that was all of us. We were all Eeyores, and I didn't have to deal with anybody that was annoying because we were all feeling the same way. And you know what? Misery loves company, so it kind of somehow made the experience better, because I guess if like only a couple of us were miserable, it would be worse because it's like, oh, I'm alone in this, but instead it was like, we're all miserable. Yeah. Number 5 is the old pal, which is basically when you work with a friend and now that you're constantly around them, you start realizing a lot of things that you don't like about them. They've got different values from you. They're not hard workers and you're picking up their slack and it's kind of ruining your friendship. I never had that problem. Everybody I worked with that was a friend already, which was namely Steven, and that's about it. It was great. We rarely got to even work together though, because they knew that we were friends. And then when I befriended Eric, I never really got to hang out with him because he was in wireless, I was in electronics, and we'd normally just swap because he hated being in wireless because when you're sitting in there, you're doing nothing, and there's nothing to do unless a customer comes in. But when a customer does come in, the problem that they have is going to take a very long time, and it's going to be a pain in the ass. But in electronics, I guess he found things to do. Like, he'd been working there much longer than me, so he knew more things that he could go above and beyond on. And I would happily switch with him, so I couldn't even hang out with Eric. I basically didn't hang out with any of my friends. And then I became friends with everybody at GameStop. So everybody that I worked with at GameStop became a friend, and it worked out just fine. And then at Walmart, I couldn't even work with my friends when I wanted to, but when I did work with them, we're not idiots, so we knew how to balance work and the fact that a friend was there. It's not very difficult. Number 6 is the ceaseless talker. So I didn't, again at GameStop, didn't really have that much of an issue because I want to be talking to somebody, because otherwise I'm going to lose my mind. In fact, I had the opposite problem. There were many managers that I had and people that I worked with that I had nothing in common with. So there was like no conversation. Because of that, you just hear the ads playing on loop over and over and over.
Jesus.
And that's it. And you desperately try to conjure up some sort of conversation, and then you find out they're a scumbag, and you're like, well, now I really don't want to talk to you. After I found out your life story, it's like, oh my God. Yeah, that was the worst part. But at Walmart, I occasionally had this problem, but it wasn't really an issue when I was working. It was more of like when I'm not working and I don't want to talk to these people. If you've been watching this channel for a long time, you know about the hello there, tell me about your degrees and all that stuff. He basically he was the soul sucker. I mean, called him the soul sucker because it felt like your soul was being ripped out of your body as he continued to talk at you. Not with you, because with you is you are talking back. No. He just goes on and on and on and on and on, and you can't do anything about it. You're trying to leave, you're trying to go home, you're trying to clock out, you're trying to do something. Sometimes you're working, you're just trying to get something from the wireless center, and he's like, hello, and you're like, no, he's here, oh my God. But most of the time, he wasn't too much of an issue. I would just kind of glance in electronics as I was either shopping at Walmart or clocking out, and if he's there, I'm going to pick up my pace so I don't have to deal with it. That's how I dealt with him, and that's how I dealt with the people that didn't talk. Number 7, the coworker who takes all the credit. I feel like after looking at this list of the 7 most common types of annoying coworkers, I think I really got lucky, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I have plenty of horror stories of these different places that I've worked and plenty of crappy people that I dealt with, but most of them were customers and not employees. I can't remember a single time that at GameStop we ever had our credit stolen. Whenever we didn't make numbers, now all of a sudden it's our fault. That was the main thing that was bad about GameStop. Walmart, there's really no credit to be given for anything. Nobody cares. There's like barely any projects that you could take credit from. I feel like this is definitely an office-focused one. And even working in an office, I haven't really had that issue. I, again, work with people that I actually enjoy working with, and I've gotten lucky, I guess. I don't know. It just seems like the main issue was when I worked in retail was the managers, the higher-ups, and the customers. Whereas the coworkers and most direct managers really weren't that bad. And credit was given where credit was due. So I didn't really have that problem. I didn't have to deal with it. Ever. That I can think of. And because I can't think of it, it must not have been that big of a deal. I mean, maybe behind the scenes, somebody was like, you know who organized those DVDs? I did it. I don't care. I don't care if somebody took credit for that. It's organizing DVDs. Who gives a shit? There are little things that maybe somebody was stealing credit for, but we were blatantly made aware that because we had degrees and they knew that we were going to move on to other companies, we weren't going to get promotions. So if somebody wanted to steal all my credit while I was working at Walmart, they can go right ahead. I never had it happen to me right in front of my face. And at GameStop, it never really happened either. And thankfully, at my current office job, I haven't had it happen either. It seems like, in fact, my managers go out of their way to let me know that I'm doing a good job, which is awesome. But you know what? Maybe some of you out there
who in their who in their right mind is gonna want a promotion at Walmart? I'll probably, like, literally, I've seen so many videos of these two of these two companies, GameStop and Walmart, and Walmart is probably the worst out of them. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, is this even like one of those things that it's like, Jesus, dude, like, you you really want a job at Walmart, like you really just wanna bust your ass and trying to impress, like, the people that are like at the higher ups or corporate especially, and you want to be working your ass off just trying to make ends meet. Like seriously, man, like reevaluate that, if it's gonna be possible. And look, I'm glad I never got a job at retail, because this and that seems like horrible. That seems horrible, dude. That really does. And I feel as though like if retail didn't become the way it was, when it came to behind the scenes, when it came to behind the scenes of the workers, then we would be in a much better position. And hey, and GameStop probably seems like a mellow place to work, but then again, there's the horror stories that come up time and time again from from other people that worked at that specific store, or worked at GameStop, who really didn't enjoy the experience. I mean, there's lots of people that didn't enjoy the experience, and honestly, I don't blame them. I don't blame them in the freaking slightest. I just don't, because look, at the end of the day, retail is retail, and retail is gonna push you in a state where it's like, man, you have to reevaluate for a second and kind of just figure out like why am I even here, and why would I want a job that really just doesn't care, and you work for 8 hours a day, and you just get nothing in return, get little in return. And I get that's just how life works. I get that's how life works, but at the end of the day, it's not how life should be. It's not how life should have been. And I get that, that people are gonna say you're not gonna survive if you don't do the stuff that you don't want to do. And I mean, I get it, but hell, at the end of the day, don't work at retail, because it's gonna effectively just worsen you by the end of the day.
Have your own stories, and I'd love to read them in the comments. Please let me know if any of those 7 people you've had to deal with, how you dealt with those annoying coworkers, and maybe you're dealing with it now and how you're dealing with it. Let me know. I really am curious. And of course, like the video if you guys liked it. Really does mean a lot. Subscribe for more content. I'm putting out new videos every week. And of course, as always, have a fantastic day. See everybody.
let's just watch one last.
YouTubers, imagine having 1.4 million plus tracks from artists you love at your fingertips.
And it's a Christmas episode, by the way. Yay! So, it's a Christmas episode, which right now it's not even Christmas, and it's like the middle of March. So, I'm just gonna do that anyway, cause hell, why not, right? So, cause honestly, I really just don't care, and why not? I'd rather hang out for a couple minutes and just talk shop. Why not?
Fingertips with Lick.
Hello everyone, Fancy here. You're watching Fantavision. And yeah, you read the title correct. We're talking about retail-related stuff because you know what? Just like this entire series, it was sparked from misery. I was getting my hair cut at my girlfriend's place of work, and I show up, and there is a child just screaming his head off while getting a haircut, and then I hear Christmas music in the background. And it just brought back so many horrible emotions, so many horrible memories of when I worked in retail. That cacophony of sounds on the daily and for 8 hours a day. And it just all came rushing back. It was a complete nightmare. And in that moment, I just wanted to get up and leave. But I held strong and instead thought, you know what? Let's make a video about this. Because guess what?
Please.
Even though it's been years since I've worked in retail, I mean, it's been a long time now, there are things that stick with you. And I made a video about the lasting effects of working at retail. And a lot of those things ring true, especially during the holidays. My shortness with people is exponentially increased. And I'm not talking about people that work there. I mean, I've made friends with people already during the holidays. I can make friends with the people that work there, and I can sympathize and empathize with those people because I've been there. So my shortness comes from when there are customers that are making it a harder job than it needs to be. And I have to try to stop myself and not get myself into these different situations because I constantly hear Karens during the holidays, and I remember having to deal with them when I worked there. Something else that I will never fully enjoy again, I feel like, for the rest of my life, unfortunately, is Christmas music. I just can't do it. Christmas music is just horrible to me, and I can't stand it. I can't stand even a little bit of Christmas music. I'm done. I mean, the only thing I can kind of still sort of be okay with is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. But even that, I feel like, has been overplayed because there really hasn't been any new version of Christmas rock. And when I say Christmas rock and roll, I mean instrumental rock and roll, because I don't want your Christmas lyrics in it at all. I'm done with them. I get it. It's the same things every year. Can we get some new ones, please? I don't want to hear how you want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't want to hear about your 2 front teeth. I don't want to hear about you trying to, egg some chick to stay the night. I don't want to hear how many different rich things you want from Santa Claus and you're acting like you're going to sleep with him. I don't want to deck the halls, and I don't want to jingle your bells. I'm so sick of Christmas music, and it's just because even when I wasn't working in retail, when I was working in the restaurant industry for about a year, I was a busboy, and I had to listen to Christmas music from November to the end of January. And retail was the same. November to January. Just constant holiday music. And sometimes it started earlier. Sometimes it started in October. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous how early they think they can start pushing the holidays. Another thing that was ruined by retail was dressing up for the holidays. Now, I know this is such a small, insignificant part of the holiday season, but I used to like wearing those stupid-ass Christmas hats. And you've seen me in a couple videos in the past wear them, but I had to go out and buy one because I don't own any. Because I just don't want to dress up anymore. Because when you're in retail, they make it like this fun thing to wear a Christmas costume while you're at work. But guess what? now you're associating the misery of work with wearing a Santa hat. And suddenly the Santa hat is no longer this fun thing. It's more of like, oh, this is part of my work uniform. I know it's such a small thing, but it just stuck with me. However, there are some things that didn't get ruined by working in retail or just with the general public, and that's the lights. I absolutely love Christmas lights. I still love going out and looking at them. I still love going to certain neighborhoods that are known for having tons of Christmas lights. There's a place here called Winter Haven, and I just love going every single year, walking around this massive neighborhood where they are known for their insane light displays. I feel like the only Christmas music I can still stand are those houses that have their lights synchronized to it, because then you're getting a light show at the same time, and it's 100% worth having to listen to the music. And something that has slowly come back after all of these years is just kind of the feeling of the Christmas spirit, if that makes any sense. Like, just the feeling of the holidays being here and being happy about it has returned. And it took a couple years, though. It took a couple years to get back into, oh, I can enjoy this now because I don't have to work and I don't have to deal with people that are incredibly upset, people that are impatient, and people that are stressed out because they decided to wait till the last minute, even though the holiday takes place on the same exact day of every year and it takes place at the end of the year. Now, I'm really lucky when it comes to the holiday season because not every company's like this, but my company and the last company I worked for give me a week off during the holidays. Now, I know in Europe, that's nothing. I mean, I've got a New Zealand friend, and she gets 3 weeks off. Yeah, it's 3 weeks off.
That's
so
insane.
comparatively to her vacation, it's not a whole lot, but compared to 0 or 1 day off during the holidays when I worked in retail, it's phenomenal, and I love it, and I look forward to it every single year. And that time off puts me in the mood. It puts me in the mood for the Christmas spirit. And to me, the Christmas spirit, again, is just knowing that I can relax, I can recharge, I can see my loved ones, I can hang out with friends, and I just have that time to recharge before, unfortunately, the beginning of the year, which is always a nightmare, especially when you're working in an office, and yeah, you've been gone a week, and that's great, but now you're coming back to like 300 emails. But I digress. It's still better than retail, and I would take that 300 emails any day of the week over having to deal with the holiday rush. And that's another thing that has stuck with me, is not being able to deal with that holiday rush. I don't find Christmas shopping that much fun anymore, especially if it's near the end of the year where everybody else is frantically trying to buy something. I just want to get in and I just want to get out. And I don't want to be in that crowd. I hate it. I do most of my shopping online, and I buy almost everything well before Christmas, just because I don't want to deal with it. But man, if I forget something or I have a last minute idea, I have to deal with all that traffic. I have to deal with all those people. And after working in retail, it just stresses me the hell out. But unlike most people, I don't take it out on the employees. I just bottle it up, grit my teeth, and get out of the store, and then I grab a beer and everything's okay. But if you are in retail and you plan on getting out at some point in the future, don't worry. I want to assure you that you will start being able to enjoy the holidays again. You will start being able to not get more stressed during this time of year, and in fact relax more during this time of year. Once you get out of retail, it takes a little bit, but you will start feeling that happiness you used to feel during this time of year. Now, that's not to say everybody around this time of year feels happy or has ever felt happy. I'm not saying that this is some sort of thing that you have to feel. I'm just saying I did before I worked retail, and now that I've been out for quite a while, after a couple years, I started to feel happy about it again. I know for some people this is an incredibly stressful time of year and they just have never really enjoyed it. But I want to say one last thing before I go, and I feel like this is very important. If you're going out and shopping, please, even if you're stressed out, don't take it out on the people that work there. I guarantee they're just as stressed out as you, if not way more so, because they have to deal with an infinite amount of incredibly stressed out people all day long. And they're dealing with crowds, they're dealing with the same traffic you are, and being as nice as you can to these people is only going to make their job better. So be nice to the people that are working retail. Be nice to the people that are working in food service. Generally, just be a nice person, and it will make everybody's holiday so much better. Let me know in the comments if you guys still enjoy this time of the year, if you guys are enjoying Christmas, if you enjoy the holidays, or if you're currently working retail and you're burned out, or you just recently got out. You know, I understand. Let me know down in the comments. Of course, like the video if you guys liked it. Subscribe for more content. Follow me over on twitch.tv/fancyvision, where I'll be streaming most of the time from now on. And as always, have a fantastic day. See you, everybody.
Wow, oh my god. So, you know, this is just how the holidays are. I'll be completely honest. I don't like. I'm not one to just go shopping because I really just don't care at this point. I just wanna stay home and not worry about it. You know, for the remainder of the day, because it's like, man, you have to feel like you're great about just going out, you know, and honestly, it's like, dude, like at this point, who wants to go freaking shopping, or who wants to, you know, who wants to just get out there when you don't want to really do it, you know? I honestly, you know, I get that there's joy in life in experiencing going outside. I get that. But there's just some days where it's like, damn, I'm just over it. Like, I just don't care at that point, you know? And it's pretty evident when you think about it, so, you know, but yeah, that's basically what I've got today, and honestly, nothing much has really gotten through me at this point, so, alright, we are going to go ahead and end off the stream, because I'm just tired, and I really just want to go and watch like K-pop Demon Hunters, because, you know, I love that shit. I love that movie.